Do you know what Arsenal's problem is? Within the last decade or so, Arsene Wenger has only bought one type of player. And no, I'm not talking about these little technical players that get out strength and shit. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the fact that we got no wingers. No wingers. We play so fucking narrow because every single player we seem to have bought over the last decade or so have been central players. But we just whack them on the wing. I sit back and I try to think of the last genuine out-and-out winger that we bought. Then I was sitting there and I was going back year by year in my head at players we played on the wings. Theo Walcott. It took him 10 years to convince him he's a winger. Then he fucking sold him. But he always wanted to play up front. Arshavin for Russian, Zenit St. Petersburg. And number 10, where did we play him? Left wing. Sami Nasri for Marseille. Where did he play? Number 10. Where did we play him? Left wing. Oxlade-Chamberlain always said he wants to be a central player. Gerrard's my hero. I want to be like Gerrard. Where did we play him? Right wing. Or right wing back sometimes, you know. Lucas Podolski, striker. Where did we play him? Left wing. Santi Cazorla, a number 10. But when we first got him, we used to play him from the left as well. Alexis Sanchez, his last season at Barca, where did he play? I'm sure he played up front. We put him on the left, but because he's right-footed, he just wants to cut in, no width. Lucas Perez, striker. Where did we play him? Right wing. And now we've got Mkhitaryan in, who is a number 10. German League Player of the Year, was it 2 years ago or some shit? Playing number 10. Where are we going to play him? Right fucking wing. I mean, good God, we even played Bentner right wing. Do you remember that shit? Because we don't have no wingers. We haven't never had wingers. Then actual wingers like Joel Campbell, Serge Gnabry, going back Carlos Vela, he could play up front, but he played from the left sometimes as well. Sold them. He just sells them. The narrowness that we play, because everything is compact in the fucking middle, means the only width we get is from the right back and the left back. So that natural space is just going to encourage them to get forward. They're going to overlap all game. Then you add the fact that we have no defensive-minded midfielder. We sold Coquelin. Why? I don't know. He's playing well for Valencia. I bet someone really good buys him. That'll fuck me off. So the narrowness of the formation, the overlapping fullbacks, and the fact that no one in midfield can defend, leaves the centre-backs on a fucking island on their own. And then Mustafi does what he does, he jumps in like a prat, and that leaves Koscielny on his fucking own. And what's behind him? Czech, who looks absolute shit. There's no command in the back line. At set pieces, he's not commanding anything. The man's finished. I actually feel sorry for Koscielny. I feel sorry for that guy, because when we bought him, what was it, from Lorient, he was a below-average defender, let's be honest. He wasn't great. He turned from an inexperienced centre-back that we've never heard of in our life to a good centre-back, a very good centre-back. Then you look at the centre-back partners that Wenger's give him. Fuck me, he has to cover for every single centre-back he's played with. Vermaelen turned god-awful. There was a period where Mertesacker and Koscielny together was really good, but again, the pace was always going to be a problem. And now you got fucking Shkodran Mustafi, who is taking years off the man's life. He's taking years off Koscielny's life. I feel sorry for him. He's taking painkillers before every game just so he can play. When he's walking, he looks like he's pulled every single muscle in his fucking legs. The way he walks like a stiff bald. I feel sorry for this guy. Give him a young, athletic centre-back that could do the covering. Let Koscielny go in and nip in front and let the man cover behind. But if Koscielny nips in front, you got Mustafi, who cannot defend. I don't give a fuck. I do not give a fuck if he's won a World Cup. He was in the squad. Did he really win the World Cup? £35 million. I want a lot better than that shit. That's for sure. I actually miss Giroud. It's got that bad. I miss Olivier Giroud. And Chelsea's bought him, and what's he doing? He's sitting on the bench with Morata. So why the fuck did they even want him? I mean, serious to God. We would have been better off keeping Olivier Giroud. I'm not even buying Aubameyang. Aubameyang can't even play in the Europa League. So even if we do get to the final, which is a big fucking if, from the time we bought him in January, if we do somehow get to the Europa League final by some type of miraculous turn of events, the man can only play like half the games. He can only play in the league. You know, FA Cup got knocked out first round. And the worst thing is, we've sold Giroud, and Giroud would destroy teams like Brighton. He's that type of guy. He would go and score a hat-trick. Ersterson, whatever the fuck they're called, hat-trick. You know what Giroud can do. We've got rid of him, and that was our plan B. That was the best plan B in the Premier League. And now we have no plan B. We have no fucking plan B. We barely have a plan A. People can slag off Lacazette all they fucking want. If he doesn't score, you still see him. He's holding the ball up. He's trying to get others into play. You take away the 2 goals that Aubameyang has scored, and what the fuck has he done? His hold-up play, I'm not seeing much of it. I know he likes to play on the shoulder, which works with the pace, but you have to offer more than just standing on the shoulder on the verge of being offside all the fucking time. I don't think I've seen him win a header, and he got outpaced by Kompany the other day. He got outpaced by a man that gets injured when he fucking breathes. You got idiots like Piers Morgan on Twitter saying he would already sell Lacazette. He's tweeting this to 6.5 million people. Now, if you're a gullible idiot and you would believe that, that's just giving stick to a player that's only been here for half a year, and he's still our top scorer. There's been no creativity behind him. Sanchez was awful. Mesut Ozil had spells where he's decent, and people just having to go because he missed that chance against Tottenham. The boy's low on confidence. He went from playing week in, week out, the full 90 minutes for Lyon, top scorer for that team, best player for that team, to getting taken off for no reason. He could be playing okay. Oh, he hasn't scored yet. Take him off, 25 minutes to go. Of course his confidence is going to be fucked. And if you watch Arsenal, you will know we score quite a lot of goals in the last 10 minutes. Especially if we're losing because we think, oh, just pile forward, everyone get forward. You're telling me if he played the whole 90 minutes every single week since we bought him, he wouldn't have scored about, what, 15 goals? He could have easily scored another 6 goals. You know what I'd do? Just get to the summer, just limp on through to the fucking summer and go and get a couple wingers. Wilfried Zaha right wing. I would take that all day. He carries Palace. He carries Palace at times. He's still young. He can pick up the ball, run past people. He's got skill. His goal scoring has got better. The other side, Nathan Redmond. A winger. He could play on both sides. He could pick the ball up and run past people. Even Arnautovic. Did you see him the other day? He ran past like 5 people like it was nothing. The boy's a fucking tank. Those players have the ability to beat their marker and be creative and make chances out of nothing. Because I'm sick of seeing the ball get passed from left to right, right to left for 90 minutes with 0 penetration because no one could pick the ball up and beat a man. If you want to mess up the other team's shape and open them up, you have to have a player that can beat their marker. And if he gets past his marker, all the other defenders have a decision to make. You look at the top teams in the Premier League. Man City have Leroy Sané, Raheem Sterling, Gabriel Jesus. Even if he plays on the wing, they can beat their man and create. Chelsea have Willian, Hazard and Pedro. Manchester United have Rashford, Martial. You look at Liverpool, you got Salah, you got Mane, you got Firmino. All these boys. Oxlade-Chamberlain now could pick up the ball and fucking run past people. Who have we got that can run past a man? Welbeck can't even stay on his fucking feet. Aubameyang's playing on the shoulder. There's just too much. There's too much tippy-tappy. It's tippy-tappy. I'm sick of watching it. Mesut Ozil, yeah. Am I happy he stayed? I didn't expect him to stay, but to be fair, did you hear anything about another team wanting that man? Like Sanchez, there was Man City. Man City wanted him. Man United wanted him. Chelsea were going to throw their name in the hat. Mesut Ozil, I heard no one say they wanted this fucking man. So what do? We give him £360,000 a week. Now, I'm not being funny, mate. As good as Ozil could be on his day, he's never going to be good enough to justify getting almost 400 grand a week. For me, Kevin De Bruyne is the best player in the league. He impacts every game in more ways than one. And what's he on? 200,000 a week or something? So how the fuck is Mesut Ozil almost doubled him up? As good as he can be, he's not built for the Premier League. He's not built for the Premier League. You put him in the Italian League, the Spanish League, the German League, he'll have a fucking tear up. But the physicality of the Premier League, the pace that all teams play at, even the worst teams, he doesn't perform every week. And there's no way in hell that man should be on that much money if he doesn't perform every week. He's a luxury player. Let's be honest, he's a luxury player. In a team like Bayern Munich, Real Madrid, Barcelona, Paris Saint-Germain, Juventus, he would look like a fucking world beater. But for us, he doesn't. He does sometimes, but more often than not, he doesn't. He's a luxury player. And right now, Arsenal cannot afford to be carrying fucking luxury players, mate. We need the pace and penetration that proper, real wingers that play wide. They stay on the touchlines. They've got pace. They've got trickery. They can get to the byline. They can cross. We need these type of players. And clearly, Arsene Wenger, he can't be trusted to buy these type of players because I literally cannot remember the last actual pure winger that he bought. Tactically, the man's finished. Tactically, the man is finished. And I'll go back to Ozil. I don't want to just talk about him because the whole midfield, everyone has been shit. From the back to the front, everyone has been shite. But it doesn't matter how bad that guy plays, the manager will not take him off. He will not take him off. Now he's on £360,000 a week. He's definitely not fucking coming off. How can you be a manager at the highest level and be fucking scared to make a decision? If someone's playing poorly, you get them off the fucking pitch. I do not give a toss. You get them off the pitch. They're still getting their money. They were still getting their money. You can soak all the fuck you want in the back. I do not give a shit. Look at Pep Guardiola against us. Look at him. They're 3-0 up at half-time. He's barking orders. He's fucking instructing all his players. What's Arsene Wenger doing? He's sitting on his fucking hands. It's hardly inspiring, is it? You look to the dugout and the man is sat on his fucking hands looking at the floor. Shite management. Shite management. Can't wait for the season to be finished. I can't wait for the season to be finished. I don't know how many fucking years I've said that in a row. But the season is ending fucking earlier and earlier every year. The season was finished in January. If we had somehow went on to win the Europa League and the FA Cup, I would have said, you know what? For how shit we are, winning 2 cups, I'll take it. We ain't winning shit. We are not winning shit. Season's over in January, and that's it. I'm finished. Like, subscribe. I'll see you later.